guys, welcome to the Slowpoke Well. We got ourselves Mally with some updated friends. You know, I love me a bit of Mally, so I can't remember the gentleman's name, I'll put it in the description. But I was going through Hey Fonte, you know, rest in peace. And he was suggesting playing Yveltal GX in Mally. Because a similar role to sort of your Giratina Garchomp, except people can tap against Giratina Garchomp with like Choice Helmet, and so can Guardy Sylveon, all that sort of stuff, right? Just make it a bit harder. I guess they can outhill as well, like Malamar and stuff. Whereas Doom Count doesn't care about that. You'll see that perfectly in the games that are coming up. Doom Count just says if they've got 4 damage counters on, they're dead, regardless. Okay, so tag team, Malamar, or whatever. You know, 300 HP well up, doesn't matter, dead. So you play 1 Dark, obviously to satisfy the cost of Doom Count. You do obviously play a Viridian Forest for that as well. And yeah, the other geezer I thought to add was little Marshadow geezer. Now he's quite good, just because there's so many tag teams around now. You know what I mean? You can just copy big attacks. You know, off the top of my head, what's Charizard's one called? You got that. You can copy the Charizard Breaks In as well. Mega Lopunny is a good one. So you know, it's all these crazy attacks. You can just, you know, great catcher, bring whatever you want to the active, slam it. For free energy, you be able to do any attack apart from their GX is pretty nuts. Apart from that, pretty, you know, down the middle, 2 Tinas. Becephalon, obviously really good to help set up the 4s to the late game as well. Set up the 4s on the tag team, so then you can just swing with the Yveltal to close the game out. And then you got Trevor Dustin as well, because obviously that's really good against ADP. Not what's really good. Just if you catch him on a low card hand, just give him the old slap, knock 2 cards out, and the Jet Slap can come in useful as well if you don't find yourself using Doom News. Apart from that, it's pretty straightforward list. We'll roll through it. He'll be in the description as well. But yeah, let's get into some games. Okay, so here we are with one of the first games with Yveltal Mally. The reason I'm actually doing this in post-com, because at the time I was playing, I couldn't really commentate and record. But when I saw we flipped over Lucario Malamar, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to showcase how good the Yveltal is in Malamar. So yeah, I sort of was recording, but I wasn't recording voice and webcam. So yeah, so I thought we'd just do it in a post-com, really. So as you can see here, I think I missed off his first turn, but I think this is his second turn or third turn. So I thought it was just going to go for the KO there, but luckily I would have had the spell tag, so I could just put the 4 on. He actually went for the GX, which is fine. I guess he probably wouldn't have had a better opportunity to do it. So with the hand I'm on now, I've actually got the Yveltal and the Dark Energy ready to go. I just have to bait him into knocking me out so I can activate the spell tag. Now, that you could argue that's one of the downsides to Yveltal Mally, is that your sort of nuke option is a bit can be a bit conditional, in the sense that well, look, I mean, look what I'm doing now. I've sort of foregone everything else just to bait him into knocking me out. But you know, being able to just auto knock out this, what would this be now, -60, so you'd have to hit it for what, 320 damage to one-shot this, and we just get to just say lol, see you later, take off the only foot on the board. So yeah, guess it's just one of them, isn't it? Sometimes, you know, yeah, it works out perfectly here. I remember I was recording, I was like, yes, this is such a good game to showcase. I'm so glad I used it. Started recording, I should say. Now at this point, fellas, I haven't been playing a long time, so you know, you could see some misplays here. I think I've gotten around it alright, to be fair. Getting the catch out, getting the spinner out of my hand. Maybe could have discarded the Giratina there, but you know, it is what it is. I can always just bring back, yeah, I've got one discard, yeah. So I can always just bring it back, tag that fossil, hopefully stop it evolving if I can. Recharge onto TN, so that's going to have 2 energies on it. And then we get Lily afterwards as well. And I think we've still got Stellar Wish available. So you know, we're in a strong spot here. We knock out his only Pokemon, his only Pokemon I can fight. off the board, take 3 prizes. Here's our wish. What are we grabbing here? Probably the communications. We can get another Mali out. I mean, that's what I do now, but fair enough. Like I said, I was rusty then, guys. I was rusty then. I even up playing support. I was just so excited to get the to get the Doom count off. But boom, there it is. See you later. But House 73. You have to go get yourself a new Lucario Malamar, mate, because I've just escorted that one to the discard pile. So yeah, I've got 3 prizes up there. And now we've got a decent spot. We've got Jirachi board online. We got excuse me, bloody hell. We've got a Giratina up with 2 energy on. Here comes the next one. So all I have to do now is just muscle our way through that. And we'll be fine. We can even attack you with Vettel as well. I think it does 3 for 100. It's not affected by weakness or resistance. So, I mean, it's an attack. It's not a great one, but you know, it's doable. Mount Coronet. So he's got the welder. He got the stamp as well. I was just thinking, if you get a stamp here, that'd be insane. But he got the stamp. So, in all fairness, you know, he's doing quite well there. We did get a Sympathy off that, and a Sidekick as well, and a bike. So yeah. Does he discard the fossil and go for the attack there, Steel Fist? I think he does. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. So, what do I do here? I'm gonna attach the Giratina. The bike first, get a treasure. That's fair enough. Ooh, interesting. We filled our bench though, so I don't think Fire was particularly great. Let's see what I go for. I think I go for the Sympathy. I don't think. Yeah, you don't want to put a Sympathy in a discard pile. Not we just have to knock out 1 more Pokemon. Definitely gonna attach that to active so we can retreat. But let's have a look. Got the switch. There you go. We also got the skateboard. So that's not bad. Keep it on the board. Keep it on the field, I guess. Could absorb. Forgot to add another attack. Absorb Vitality. I think that's heal 20. Well, heal. Try that again. Heal 20. Heal the amount of damage you've done. So it does 20. So most of the time you're doing 20. If you hit something for weakness, you know, don't go down to 2. But obviously that price isn't really important because we're gonna have to just burst our way through this Lucario Melmetal, which is also up and ready to go now. Normally we didn't get spell tag there, but remember he has used his jet attack as well, so we're only going to be doing, well, with a Giratina it'd be minus 30, minus 20 because of resistance. So Giratina's not really the way forward in this matchup. We should have Marsh Shadow there though. I think we could get him all set up. Yep, we've got energy in hand, 2 Malis out. Wouldn't mind getting another Malamar here. Why am I so yawny today? Oh my lord. So I think we're just doing some maths here, seeing how much damage we would do. Because obviously he was his Psychic as well. I mean, he's a Psychic type as well, which is kind of annoying. Megalopon, he's not doing a great deal now. So I guess in theory, this could be a really hard matchup, just in the sense that once we do get the burst KO, it's like we are sort of twiddling our thumbs a little bit. That's where, you know, having your sort of other nuke option like a Ultra Necrozma that's not dependent on the amount of objectives they play, like Megalopon is, comes back to bite you. But you know, what do we take? I'll take Great Catch. I want to develop another Malamar. That's fine. I'm gonna have loads of energies in discard pile, and I'll get behind that. Do I develop another Malamar? Shay. Okay. I mean, see, I'm handicapping myself here. But like I said, this was like some of my first games back after like 7 months, so you know we're going to be a bit rusty. So we entered 100 there with the resistance and the GX, so that's cool. But there is. Oh my lord, why am I so yawning for? There is another Pokemon though, that's what we want to see. That is a lot of soft at target, then smashing through this Lucario Melmetal, because obviously they can start to go the Marlana route. So we're glad he put that down there. I guess he had to, because, ooh, what's he custom capturing? The Malamar, okay. That's not bad. But yeah, I think he has to in case he doesn't know what else we play. We could just get some big nuke off, like an Ultra. So Let's see what we've got in the old tank here. It's actually a good game. We showcase Marshadow as well. Let's see what we do. Hopefully we'll develop another Malamar. But I actually can't tell you what I did. I can't remember. So I think I'm just eyeing up the Megalopan Gas 240. Okay, that's a good number. I'm circling Marshadow. How much damage does it? Does 180 at the minute, right? 180, I think. 180. The if I was to catch up the Megalopony and do Fluffy Blue, whatever it's called, 6, 12, 180. Yeah, 180. So okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. Got the catcher as well. That's mad. I think what I was thinking of, if I can capture it up, and then whatever, he can Malolana. So let's say I catch her up, do 180. He Malolanas goes down to 60. I can capture it again. I think that's what I was thinking of. And I actually got the great catch off Stellar Wish, which is Nutty Geezer. So I think that is my game plan here. So you bring him up, and this is where Marshadow, like normally, Marshadow would be taking a knockout in this situation, right? Let me Lily. So we've got 2 Mallies out. Do I get a guillotine right now? I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let's get 10 damage on the board, right? Get the recharges on. No? Okay, fair enough. Save the bench spot, that's also fine. So yeah, I think the maths goes, so if he Malolanas, he goes down to 60. Okay. Yeah, he goes down to 60. He KOs us, he goes up to 100. And then with a Distortion Door, there we go. With a Distortion Door, then we can kill him. That's what I was thinking. And we actually got the great catcher as well, so he should be really upset. So now I think I'm just doing the maths in my head. So he's got 180 health left. Put all 4 there. Yeah, I'm just working it out now. So put all 4 there, Sunshine. And then with a Distortion Door and a great catcher again, that will be game over. So I think all we have to do now is draw a trainer that we can get rid. Oh, we need energy still, don't we, for Giratina? So good thing we topped that there. So all we do now is hit a trainer off Stellar Wish, so we can play our great catcher, and hopefully we get one. Yeah. It doesn't matter which one now, because that is game over. So we just attach, psychic recharge, and there you go. So we showcased a bit of Marshadow there. We showcased Yveltal as well. So yeah, we'll just finish this off here. See if he actually concedes, or does he let us? Let us continue. He probably doesn't know. I think at this point, if he was to, oh no, because this is what we would be doing if we didn't have great catcher. But we did have it. Give him the well played. Yeah, he did concede. So yeah, that was a good game to showcase it, Ernie. To be fair, everything just sort of works quite well in that game. To be fair, Marshadow and Yveltal. So let's get on to the next. Right, so this game, I did record. I record live and everything as well, but on OBS I didn't realise you had to change the mic each time, so it defaulted to my laptop mic, and a laptop mic's awful, so it sounded awful. So I actually get to watch this game again. This game, I sort of remembered what happened in the Lucario ML game. I have no idea what happens in this game, so let's have a look what we're dealing with. So I didn't even see what type he was running. We lead in K, we got a Cynthia, got a Treasure, got Communication, so you know, and an Acrobot, so it's a decent hand. Could be worse, could be a lot worse. Pikarom. Okay, so off the top of the bat, Megalopony should be decent. Do we want Megalopony in here? Megalopony should be. I want it in my list now, if that helps. But Marshadow will also be really good. It actually copies that Tandem Shock quite nicely, paralysing whatever's in the active, and then doing hit for 180 as well for free energy. It's really efficient. As long as you develop your actually boards, you can get that in there. You can also, Yvettal's obviously tag team matchups. Yvettal loves seeing tag teams because you get that nice trade. So yeah, not too bad really. Should be okay. But obviously, Peacock is Peacock. Peacock's a big scary deck. So, you know, just one of them. He leads up Raichu, which I think, I don't know. I think the Peacock players rather lead Peacock, right? Or, well, I don't think they want to lead Raichu. So Acrobite got double energy, just, you know, take it or leave it really. Retreat into Jirachi, hoping to get Lily, didn't get that. So now we shall Cynthia. Alright, double bike, got a treasure for Giratina. Well, to discard Giratina, to grab another Inkay. I think that's what I would do. Let's see if I do it. And I do. Could be some merit to taking Mew there, just to get it out nice and early, to prevent some big Tagger Bolt shenanigans, which is, you know, a thorn in the side of Malamar, because if they can, you know, kill two Mallies at the same time, or if you have a slow start kill off your only Mallie, you're in trouble. But yeah, let's see what happens. So, non-Jack Zora. So, 1 for 20, discard a special energy, attach to your opponent's active, and then 3 for 50, discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. So, in theory, it's actually quite a good little answer to a non-GX based Mali deck, such as ourselves. I say non-GX Mali based, but just because, you know, in this match, we'll probably be using Tina Marshall, really. The only problem with that is, though, it's quite a costly attacker. This card in 3 energy to KO Giratina is not something you can sustain for the whole game. So it'll probably get 1 KO, but that's literally it. So what have we got here? So we evolve Mali, that seems good. We'll play our Facrobikes. I think I was just reading their text on Tandem Shock, seeing if I can potentially get off the Marshadow this turn. Ooh, that's a tough choice. My reaction to camera then, I was just like, ooh, yeah, I can see my old. I think I would take the Forest. Oh yeah, I'd take the Forest because we've still got Stellar Wish online, so we take Treasure here, obviously. I think, yeah. I mean, I would, because we can Viridian. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm just trying to guarantee a Giratina hit here. That makes sense. You'd rather the actual energy, maybe, so you can Viridian, put that in the bin. That also seems correct. Let's see if that's the line we're thinking. Oh, we've got 3 in discard already, though. So maybe I was just trying to guarantee a Giratina here, which is, you know, just fun, I guess. I think you attach that. Do you Viridian it where as it goes? Or do you Viridian Giratina? So you can attach Viridian. We need to get as many cards we can off our Lily, since we didn't get the Mysterious Treasure. We've got 2 Psychic Energies left in deck, so we're doing quite well there. Never forgot. So we recharge 1. No, I guess you play Lily first. Yeah, that's correct. And we do get a way of getting another Mali. So we had Mysterious Treasure away. Psychic. Attach Spell Tag. And that seems all good to me. 1 Mali left in deck. That's interesting. So we've prized 2. I don't think we've discarded 1. So we've prized 2. He hasn't KO'd anything. So we've prized 2 Malis, which is kind of annoying. You like to have 3. 3 sort of where you want to be. We've got the switch in hand as well. So we do get nice early 130, and in theory, he can knock us out next turn with the Zaora. But again, if he's piling all his energy there, instead of being on a Pico, I'm just to take 1 prize this early on. You know, if he's popping Cocos and that now, or putting down Thunder Mountain now, you know, we'll take that. I think the 30 should go on myself here. No, because if you put the 30 on yourself, 40 on yourself, so you need to discard 2 for the discharge attack, which means he can go attach Thunder Mountain Care, whereas now he needs to discard 3. So keep the Mali around. Only problem is here though, we haven't got a supporter in hand, and we haven't got Jirachi board. set up yet either. So if Guillotine does get knocked out, we do have to rely on our Stellar Wish being quite strong to grab the supporter switch, well, a supporter and a switch for Skateboard. And we know that he plays a Sandra Labs as well. Most likely he plays it a 2 count as well. So Big Malamar away, 120 damage. Malamar, it will always be the bane of Mali tags or any sort of Mali Giratina type deck. Stadium now, so he's going for the Thunder Mountain, I assume here. Lab isn't also a bad shout because it turns off potential board and it turns off the spell tag as well. But if he grabs Thunder Mountain, it makes its discharge. He goes for Chaotic Swell. Wow. Interesting. Good shout. It'll help him lock in Thunder Mountain late game, but nope, he's Viridian Debt away. And maybe has another one in hand. I think he took a reverse one, didn't he? Could be wrong there. That's the Dene. Okay, that's. So now at this point, I think Megalopen, he could be good. It's so bad, isn't it? But he's dropped 2 Swell and a Lab, so now I'm thinking maybe he doesn't play. He doesn't play 2 Labs. So there's a peak one now as well. So he looks like he might be lining up a Crushing Claw here, which is fine. I mean, when we take away his only non-GX, well, he's most likely only non-GX. Which means we'll be swinging it into 2 from 3 prizes all first of the game, which is what we kind of want. Yeah, and yeah, he commits the energy there. And I guess he can still go Coco, Thunder Mountain, Zayora. He leads up to Dene. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Because we can just hit that and tag that later. But I guess he really values the non-GX in this matchup, which is also, you know, fine. I can get behind that. I think at this point I was thinking if I should line up the Night Watch here. It's not actually possible at this moment in time. I've got Vision. Oh no, it is possible. Take 2 cards out of his hand. I don't think that's needed. I mean, it's a nice play, but you really don't want to be putting a 3 prize down. You don't need to. I think you'd be better off using the GX to discard energy. Ooh! Am I going for it? Ooh. It's a tough decision. I personally wouldn't. Now. I wouldn't now. Let's see if I do. Because I haven't got a spell tag on it either. Nah, that's it, yeah. There's just no need to be that cute, is there? Like I mean, it would have been a good play. I mean, you know, I guess there's merit to it. It's just like a bit more of a win more type thing. So now if he does carry this Giratina, we can take 2 prizes there. Which is nice. And it's like Malalana Coco's. There's his Aora. So he's got his Fury Tree option online now. I'm just not sure if leaving Dene there was the right play. It might be. I mean, you just have to go through 7 prizes. If you knock that out, then knock out the Aora. That goes to 3. Oh no, we just knock out a tag team, so no. Having a spell tag there is really clutch. That's it. That was a nice find early on there. So he's attached to Symphiod. I don't think he's Viridian Forest yet. I think I was just saying there about if he doesn't full blitz onto himself, we can always just card the energy all off. And if he does full blitz himself, we have a turn to use Pale Moon GX as well. So. Gets the switch. The damage is still on the board then. Interesting, so it's clearly not drawing very well. See, now I'm thinking. No, I still don't think we need to. Although I'm counting out 5 cards in. I think I'd just Shadow Impact again. I don't think there's need to do much else. You really wanna hold that. Really, yeah, you don't want to just use it willy-nilly. Shadow Impact again, Shay, come on. I can see it in my face, I'm thinking about, there we go, well done. This is fine pressure, this is fine with no Jacks on the board. You know what I mean? This is cool. I mean, other than tag bot, they don't play spread, so putting the 40s around isn't really too relevant. Unless they play anything crazy, but I can't think of anything crazy. So. Tag court, that's probably from Malamar. Then we probably played 2. So that was like a wasted attack there. Did you know? Malamar's a boring card, but he's having to discard 2 cards every time he does that. It's like a -3 after the tag call. Or -2 if he's got Sympho and Caitlyn as well. But you know, that's fine by me. In theory, as soon as that people commits active, we just Pale Moon it. So. Or we can even spell tag and then go for the Yveltal Jax as well. Yveltal Jax is weak to lightning though. So let's see what he does. Does he go for the Zora here? He's running out of. Okay, now he's going for the Pico. Okay. So now he's going for the full blitz. So this is where Pale Moon would be a lot better. Let's see where he puts the free energy. I think onto himself you have to use Pale Moon. I don't see him going on Zero. It's not a great attacker. Probably Raichu. I like Raichu. Excuse me. Zayora. That is interesting. Oh, did we take care of that? Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Because at this moment in time, we haven't got a guaranteed retreat. So we took 2 mans out of the prizes though. So Stellar Wish has to grab us a lot here. Lily isn't really an out. I mean, in theory, could we? Got the dark. Do we have Stellar Wish maybe? Just. Or we could just attach to active, get Giratina out, pay retreat manually, and swing again. Because she will have a Malolana turn. I mean, Caitlyn turn, so that damage will stick. Or we can go for Trevnor, or we can go for a Stellar Wish and risk it. I don't like doing that with Stellar Wish because it never seems to work out for me. Don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh, I've got 10 seconds. Okay, I've Stellar Wish, that's brave. Okay, we've got a switch. We've got the switch, you have to take it. Yeah. We can't take Great Catch, you'll be stuck in the active. So I'm not sure if I agree with that play. I still think though, on a 4-card hand, Jack-Sack is strong here. So do we go for Giratina or do we go for Trevnor? We're going for Giratina. Okay. Not a bad play. Not a bad play. I guess we get spell tag pressure as well. Maybe we're getting more spread with Distortion Door as well. This is very true. Maybe we want to save the Trevnor for when Zayora attacks. That's energy gone. But then I guess he full blitzes again. So yeah. I can get behind this play. And we've always got both Great Catchers still in deck for when, so we can try and grab back this Pikachu. So yeah, it's not too bad. I can get behind. Oh, retouch for Jirachi, that's guarantee a free retreat. Very nice. Well, I say free retreat, but guarantee a retreat, I should say. Off there, yep. Okay. Let's see what my man does. I assume he just retreats and KOs if they are, right? Still seems pretty weak though, in my opinion. It doesn't seem like a strong play. In the video I was just tapping my head like this. I don't know what I was I don't know what I was doing. So this is going to be for Malolana probably. Boring. It is a very good defense against Giratina. In all fairness, it is. And suddenly Nightwatch isn't as good, and he's got a big hand. And he takes a prize here, most likely. So let's see what he does. I assume... no, you can't full blitz again, so I guess you have to... I guess you can go Thunder Mountain Coco and hit us with the Raichu. You can do that. It looks like that potentially might be what he's doing, or play, you know, tag switch or anything like that. One of those cards. It's just like ages since I've seen P1 play, man. Still good though, you know. Boots from regionals, quite a few in data. Was it 11 or something crazy? So, madness. And everyone's saying it's dead. Mega Lopunny still slaps it though. I'm guessing we don't play Mega Lopunny because would have got it out a long time ago. So yeah, he's going for the Zeraora. Okay, I like that play, But once we kill Zeraora, if we don't get the Great Catcher next turn, puts down to 3, so all I have to do is KO a single tag team. So I think we spread the damage out here just so we can't Malamar it all off. I think I've got no reason to put it on there, I don't think. Unless I'm trying to bring it into Nightwatch range, maybe? Pinzo. I haven't got any bench snipers, so... Oh, I was leaving the Raichu on 40 just so I can give out a lip. That makes sense. Okay. So I think we just have to bring our Giratina again here, right? Don't really want to discard any of that stuff, really, so going down to 3 seems fine, and we just line up the Custard, the Great Catcher onto the Raichu. He ain't going to mail on to that now, is he? So he hasn't seen Dark Energy yet, he hasn't seen Yveltal, so there's an alarm Viridian here for. I feel as if that was no need for that. Check the Yveltal's in deck. But the Cephalon's in deck as well for the Fireworks Bomb turn. That was a misplay. I'm not going to have a retreat next turn now. I needed to recharge all 3 to Giratina. Oh no, I'll have a recharge afterwards. Yeah. Hopefully I remember to do it, because that's something I would always forget. No, I didn't. Let's see how long it takes me to realize. I'm going to look at that. In the corner, like, oh, I forgot to recharge a Jirachi. Got a Cynthia though, that's nice. We've got a Viridian Forest in play still as well, so we don't mind shuffling that dart back in. Hopefully we can get it back. Today Malamar hits us with Raichu. Spell tag Pop. Damage probably goes back onto... Ooh, stamped us. Very nice. We've got Lily, Tag and Dustingy. Not the best. We can't really afford to play any of them. We can Viridian one away though. That's for sure. It's annoying because we never really get the knockout potential with Trevnar. Just well, against P1, because it's, you know, one lightning engine they can retreat. So I think the good news is it's still 40 HP in the active. I mean, we've got 3 prizes left. Why you wouldn't put that on the Pico one now? What have I done that for? I think that's a misplay. Oh, and and that retreat thing has come back to haunt us. Oh my god. So it's not end of the world though, because we can bench, tag Lily, bench Viridian, Viridio almost. Alright, here we go. So you've got what I think, one switch left, both boards. Still a wish, yeah, we still. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, not quite. Pokemon doesn't thin out. Does it? No, it doesn't. No. Alright, here we go. Hey! Never punished. We don't get punished today. And we use Yveltal again, clean up the game. So in both games, Yveltal coming through. Doom count for our last 3 prizes. That's what Yveltal's there for, really. Just up tread like that. 3 prizes. Bob's your uncle. Gives you that sort of potency that a normal Giratina plan wouldn't have. So yeah, I think it's alright. Do I think it's the best Malamar variant? Probably not. Do I think it's got potential? Yes. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's usable. Yeah, if you're expecting a lot of tag teams in your meta, like a lot of Melmetal, Lucario, Choice Helmets and stuff, and you don't want to rely on the sort of Giratina Garchomp, this route's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And Marshadow, I love Marshadow. He's in all my Mally lists. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video, much appreciated, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I try and put out as much stuff here as I can, full deck profiles plus games, topic conversational pieces regarding anything in the TCG. Check out my Twitter, check out my Facebook, that's where I get most of the updates, sort of see what's going on behind the scenes, all that good stuff. Also check out the SoundCloud for the full bi-weekly podcast. If you're interested, if you like the conversational pieces, go check that out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a good day.